As you can imagine, it is a challenging, difficult morning. George is on the scene in Florida where another community is in disbelief, shocked by devastating violence, this time at that Florida high school on Valentine's Day.
This image, one that has become all too familiar. Students evacuating with their hands up. The suspect in that deadly shooting is now in custody. New images this morning showing him being taken to jail. George is outside that school. Good morning to you, George.
Good morning, guys. That is the school right behind me, Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School. It is a huge school, 10 buildings, more than 3,000 students. And if you ask people here in Parkland, why did you move to Parkland? They say it is for that school, one of the top schools in the state. Parkland consistently voted one of the safest communities in America until today. Here's what we know at this hour. At least 17 people have been killed, students and adults. At least 15 injured, and the shooter, 19-year-old Nikolas Cruz, is in custody. This is the 18th school shooting already this year. It is just mid-February. Our full team is here this morning. We're going to hear from students inside that school and the heroes who helped save the lives. I want to start with Victor Oquendo here. He's covered South Florida for many years. This community hits so hard.
George, South Florida's never seen anything quite like this before. Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School will be closed for the rest of the week after just an unimaginable day. We want to warn you, some of these images might be disturbing.
At 2 in the afternoon, gunshots ring out in this South Florida high school. Terrified students hiding in classrooms during the gunman's rampage.
Oh my God!
The shooter reportedly first pulled a fire alarm to get more students out of the classroom, maximizing potential victims.
As soon as the fire drill got pulled, the fire alarm got pulled, and kids were evacuating, I heard 5 pops.
He was just very focused. He was very focused on what he was doing. And that's, yeah.
I was in the classroom and all of I hear was shots. And I was just like, oh my gosh, what's happening? And we're just sitting on the floor and we're just panicking.
SWAT teams swarming the perimeter, searching the school, then moving inside.
I have the gunshot victim. He's by the entrance on the west side of the school. Does he know where the shooter is? We don't know, but we're entering the building.
Erica Duval filming this video as she and classmates were rescued by a SWAT team.
Yeah, breathe. Approach your window.
Everyone on the floor! Everyone on the floor! On the floor!
Terrified children let out from their hiding places with hands in the air. Students in this classroom waiting in horror for help to arrive.
Put your phones away. Put your phones away.
Another SWAT team enters this auditorium.
Run for the auditorium. Get everybody down.
In this classroom, screams of anguish as police lead students to safety. Outside, chaos. Students streaming out of the building, some running, many with their hands on their heads, a sea of backpacks abandoned on the ground. Emergency vehicles rushing to the scene, paramedics in a race to save the wounded. Scenes of relief as parents comforted children who reached safety. This mother was actually right outside the school when the gunfire began.
What did you hear? What did you see?
I heard bang, 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 bang. And then I texted him and my other son, found out that my other son got out, found him at Walmart, brought him home with a few friends, and then I had been circling, waiting for Adam to call me.
At 3 p.m., the shooter is still at large, but now a possible description.
White male, burgundy shirt, wearing a black hat, and either long black pants or shorts. He mixed in with a group of students that were running westbound.
Just before 4 p.m., the 19-year-old suspect, Nikolas Cruz, captured and taken into custody.
We have a shooter in custody after he committed this horrific, homicidal, detestable act.
The community now struggling to make sense of the unspeakable.
You come to the conclusion this is just absolutely pure evil.
This has been a day we've seen the worst in humanity. Tomorrow is going to bring out the best in humanity as we come together to move forward from this unspeakable tragedy.
We have already started to see the community come together here, parents and students consoling each other well into the night. And George, for the families of the victims, they'll need that support now more than ever.
They are going to need a lot of time and a lot of support. Victor, thanks very much. Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.